President Donald Trump says he and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy are getting closer to a deal to end the war in Ukraine, but the fate of the Donbas region remains unresolved. The two leaders met at Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida during the weekend, reporting on progress on security guarantees for Ukraine and territorial issues.
We had a terrific meeting. We discussed a lot of things. As you know, I had an excellent phone call with President Putin that lasted for over 2 hours. We discussed a lot of points, and I do think we're getting a lot closer, maybe very close.
His Ukrainian counterpart, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, says an agreement on security guarantees for Ukraine has been reached.
And we discussed all the aspects of the peace framework, which includes, and we have great achievements, 20-point peace plan, 90% agreed, and U.S.-Ukraine security guarantees, 100% agreed. U.S.-Europe-Ukraine security guarantees, almost agreed. Military dimension, 100% agreed. Prosperity plan being finalized, and we also discussed the sequencing of the following actions. And we agree that security guarantees is the key milestone in achieving lasting peace, and our teams will continue working on all aspects. We also had a joint productive call with European leaders, like President Trump said already, and a lot of leaders, including NATO and the EU. And we agreed that our teams will meet in upcoming weeks to finalize all discussed matters.
On the issue of the so-called free trade zone on Donbas, on whether the agreement was reached, this is how Trump responded.
The word agreed is too strong. I would say not agreed, but we're getting closer to an agreement on that, and that's a big issue, certainly. That's one of the big issues, and I think we're closer than we were probably. It's unresolved, but it's getting a lot closer. That's a very tough issue, but one that I think will get resolved.
While Zelenskyy emphasized the importance of having a referendum on the peace plan.
When we speak about referendum, we spoke that it's one of the key. We can have referendum on any kind of points of this plan. I said that we can use referendum like for the plan, or we cannot use referendum. It's one of the key. We can use, this possibility of Parliament to vote according to the law, or to have referendum.
Meanwhile, the Kremlin says that Ukraine should withdraw its troops from the part of Donbas that it still controls if it wanted peace, and that if Kiev did not strike a deal, then it will lose more territory. Dita Watsotetsi, SABC News.